Welcome back to the Guppy Grove, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, our Brazilian micro swords are not only still spreading and sending out runners, but we've got quite a few snail eggs propagating. Now, what's interesting about that is when I drop this shell in here, not sure what order these videos are coming out in, but when I drop this shell in here, I just so happen to also drop an algae pellet in there, and it actually landed in the shell. And as you can see, I'm not quite sure if that's dirt that they brought along with them, or if those are actual snail droppings. But what we're going to do is we're going to trap some of these snails using that same method, and then I'm going to take and dump them over into the Beta Kingdom. However, this right here is actually quite disconcerting because our nearite has not moved in 24 hours. I noticed him there yesterday morning. I figured he was chilling. And to be honest with you, last night I didn't check on him. But being that he's still there this morning, I'm going to grab the chopsticks and kind of move him around. I hope he's all right. Our other nearite seems to be over there doing his thing, or her thing. Oh my goodness, what is that? No. No. Not with this light. Could that be algae? I don't know, but as you can see, looking at the leaves on the Anubias, and actually looking at the leaves on the pothos, we're still getting bubbles coming up. I noticed at least twice yesterday bubbles coming from this very same spot. And as you can see, there's dirt that's been distributed all over the place. I mean, yeah, some of this over here hadn't gotten covered up yet. And I'm glad that I kind of held out because, look at all that. Thanks to these bubbles coming up from this bottom layer. And you can see I got some pothos lines down there. If you remember me setting up the tank, it's all underneath the dirt. And then as they come out here, we have lots and lots and lots of roots going on. And so far, all of the lines look healthy. But again, looking on the leaves of the Anubias and the pothos, you can actually see some sand and dirt debris that has been kicked up and kicked out. Let me move this picture. This seems to be the usual hiding spot for my Amano shrimp. However, I have not seen my Amano or my red cherry shrimp in quite a few days. I'm a little bit concerned about them as well. I don't believe that I've had an ammonia spike in the tank. I did add those 8 drops of fish food last week, but that is essentially iron and magnesium, if I remember correctly. I don't believe that that would cause an ammonia spike. But let's set up the tripod. Let's get that off of our Anubias and clean off the rest of these leaves and these pothos leaves, and let's get this snail trap set up. Oh yeah, one more thing worth mentioning. Look at that down there. Believe it or not, I am starting to see runners, or I don't think they're called runners. I'm seeing new leaves as well as roots coming out of this bulbitis. See those roots right there? And matter of fact, see those roots right there? So with that particular stem, what I did was I took the chopstick and I actually buried it. And what do you know? The leaves actually got bigger. So I think that the damage that was on this plant has prompted it to begin new growth. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. Well, here we are, folks, and as you can see, I've got, it was supposed to be half, but it turns out to be nearly all of the algae pellet. And of course, it didn't drop in the egg like it did before. Of course, that was by accident when you try to do it on purpose. Ha! But in our next update, we'll see how many snails we can get up out of here. And as it turns out, whatever that was on top of that bulbous leaf, there it is right there. Most likely it's just decaying plant matter that just so happens to have caught up on it. Now, one thing I do find somewhat disconcerting that I didn't notice before is that some of my Anubias roots are starting to brown. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what's going on here. But I think we're gonna bring this update to a close. As you can see, the Guppy Grove is still in action. It is still thriving, and we still have plenty of life in here, even though blue has been removed to our Guppy bowl. As always, folks, I'd like to ask that if you know anybody out there suffering from any form of mental illness, that you please reach out to them. A simple hello is not really going to cost you, and your reaching out can make all the difference in the world. You could save their life, your life, or the lives of countless other individuals. As always, remember, winners aren't people that never fail. They're people that never quit, people that never give up. Like our beautiful Tui shooting out her beautiful new leaves that haven't even unfolded yet. So, thanks for joining me again, folks. I hope you enjoy this journey in the Guppy Grove. We are far from over. Please believe that. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay up to date. And I will see you in the next update. Peace.